like a bunch of crazy dogs.
Sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant.
Hey, Shooter, you hope I never get back in there. I will kick your
Sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant.
It's your guy.
What you gotta say to the camera?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes
You way to giant.
Going as all you want to. We built for this shit. We don't fold, motherfucker. We don't fucking fold.
Son, I got to bet this.
sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant.
It's your guy who is never lying, sometimes defiant, TP Wade the Giant. Ladies and gentlemen, first off, good afternoon to everyone who is on the East Coast, at least. Good morning, whatever it is. I apologize for the different time schedule that I'm typically on. With tomorrow being Thanksgiving and the holidays and things of that nature, this week is going to go just a little bit different. I am not going to do my post-game live tomorrow. I will do it the following day because I do not want to interrupt anybody's holiday, and I am not egotistical enough to try to record on Thanksgiving. Everybody enjoy the time with your family. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be at work, but you know, that's whatever. El Jefe says, your TP Giant. Salute to my guy, El Jefe, and my man Miz. What's up, brother? I feel we coming to play tomorrow. Yeah, man. I feel you. Shout out to my guy Miz, man, over there in the Big Blue Crew doing amazing things, man. And somebody who I like hearing his opinions and thoughts on things, man, because he has some gems, man. He has some gems. So yeah, before we get into the game tomorrow, I just found out not too long ago that Daniel Jones has found a new home. Daniel Jones is now a Minnesota Viking. Man, appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Yup. Daniel Jones is now a Minnesota Viking. It is so funny how things, come to full circle because for those who know, y'all know that me and the Skull Vikings community, we have a rapport. And I got some friends over there. You got Rap, D Woods, you got Zoe. I got some friends over there, man. That it's gonna be interesting to pick their brain as well to see how they feel, and just to know that we started this season off talking about Daniel Jones even going against the Vikings. That was the first game of the season, and we shared our opinions of what Daniel Jones is. And it's no secret that I'm a Daniel Jones guy, as I would say. It is hilarious just this thing panned out the way it did. I just want to go ahead and throw it out there and let it be known that I think Daniel Jones, when that time comes, whenever that opportunity is, I think he is going to kill. I think he is going to kill. I think that sorry guys, my fault. I just want to put this link in the chat real quick because this is the pregame. So anybody who wants to chop it up, man, feel free. So yeah. It's just hilarious. Shout out to G Nation in the chat, man. But yeah, it's just hilarious because I think when that time does come, I think Daniel Jones is going to shake shit up, and I honestly can't wait. I really can't. I could see that marriage being a good one. I think he is somebody who can make plays with his leg, and that's something that is super duper underrated when it comes to him. And we're gonna find out the truth, sooner or later. Lou, what's the word?
Do? Listen,
Man.
Big Blue Crew Sports Network in the
Yo.
building.
Where can I get a hoodie, man?
I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna send you the link.
All right, man. Say no more. All right, yeah, because I definitely need one.
Facts. Look, man, I made a short about this as soon as it popped off because, like you said, I wasn't a fan of DJ when we drafted him, but throughout the 6 years that he's been here and me knowing football the way that I know it, I know that he never got a fair shake. We damaged him. We made him regress with all the coaching changes and the instability. Um, no offensive line, no direction, no identity.
Right.
We did him a huge disservice, but he flashed his skill sets throughout them 6 years with the New York Giants, despite what the analysts say and the narrative that the media tries to portray of this man. He carried himself with class. He conducted himself as a stand-up guy. He came to work, first one in, last one out. He was
Right.
a good team player, a good friend, a good role model, all around good player, good teammate. And I'm glad he got this opportunity with the playoff contention team who he beat in the playoffs. And we all know that Sam Darnold has sort of reinvented himself over there with the Vikings, but that's been because of the coaching and the developing of the players that they have over there.
Yeah.
So in the event that Sam Darnold has a bad game or gets hurt, the minute DJ gets that spot, he's their starting quarterback from that point on. And I believe that he takes them to at least a championship. Because, like I said, he has the skills. This organization that we cheer for, the New York Football Giants, has lowered his self-esteem and made him question himself. And with all the antics that he had to go through and all the stuff that the analysts have said, and a lot of those guys on national television, sports media, are gonna have to eat crow when he comes out there and puts up big numbers with the Vikings, man. And I personally can't wait.
Oh, looks like he lost service. Oh man, he was cooking too. He was cooking. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till he gets his service right. Let me see. I see my guy Clinton back there in the chat. I'm about to add Clinton to the stage in just a second. All right, here we go. Clinton, what's the word, bro?
Man, nothing much, man. Another day in paradise.
Yeah, man. I see you getting at it. Hey, real quick, I'm gonna add you right back on, man. I just wanted Lou to finish his wisdom real quick.
Dang.
All right.
Hold on, I ain't hear you.
I said I'm gonna add you back on. I just want my man Lou to finish his wisdom real quick, and then I'll
go
add
ahead.
you back. All right, man.
As I said, sorry, somebody called me. I'm at work, but I'm just sad that it's not with us that he's gonna get his chance to shine. But I'm proud. I'm glad that the young man is gonna get a chance to shine because we've seen it with Barkley, we've seen it with McKinney, we've seen it with Love. These coaches here are not developing the talent that we have here. We have a bunch of young, hungry guys that, if they were coached up and developed, would be a dog of a team. So I'm anxious to see him go over there, get a shot, and make a goofball out of this regime being Dable and Shane, because they came here and destroyed this team like John Gruden did to the Raiders when he got there.
Fact. Couldn't have said it any better, because that's exactly how I feel.
But you guys make sure you go subscribe to TP Way, man. Make sure you subscribe to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. And if you haven't subscribed to G Nation Inside Sports, I don't know what the hell y'all thinking. But I'm going to head out so you can let your boy back on there, man. Great show, man. Appreciate it, man. Y'all show love to TP Way, man. You heard? The Turnpike Way, son.
Yeah. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, y'all most definitely, man. Make sure that you subscribe to G Nation, man. For real. I mean, y'all, come on, man. You can't deny dope content, man. Let me add my guy Clinton back to the live real quick. Let me see. Clinton,
what's the deal, son?
What's the word? I see you getting at it. You at work?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, that's what's up. Yeah, I gotta go.
I actually had to agree with Luce on that one because it's a mind blowing what's going on, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, it's just funny how things is just panning out. You can't write a story as sweet as this one, man. As sweet as this one. It is hilarious. But
man, and like Luce, like Luce said, cause a lot of the other quarterbacks are going to different teams. All these other teams is like, why y'all let him go? He's doing good.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's what's always so funny is when you speak to other people and you speak to other people outside of the Giants fan base, they always say the same thing when it comes to Daniel Jones. Like, when nobody's saying that he's the greatest thing ever, but there's respect to his name. You know,
Yes.
it's only Giants fans that tear him down all the way down to his core. But, you know, when you talk to other fans outside of this fan base, there's respect on his name, man. And you could tell that he had his pick of the litter. You know, it wasn't like he had to go beg for a job. No, they was knocking at his door. They was knocking at his door. So,
and like I was trying to tell G-Man last night, I said it's a big difference last night that, yes, we had Eli. Eli was good. But you forget the defense was good. You had Strahan.
yeah,
And
man.
Strahan is a beast.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fact. Your defense is the core of your team, man. Like, you know, it may not be the glitz and glam. It may not be, you know, on the magazines, on a billboards and things of that nature. But the defense is the core of what your team is ultimately going to be, man. So,
Right.
man, yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, back in the 90s, we had, what, Aitman? Aitman was doing his thing. Irvin was doing his thing.
Yeah.
They were so low-key.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, real quick, I see you, El Jefe, in the chat. Listen, man, when I do my pregame lives, man, I welcome everybody to the chat. That's why I put the link in the chat, man. So El Jefe, feel free, man. If you wanna come up here and chop it up with me, man, feel free. Mac the Giants fan says that was a valid point. Yeah, man. Giants salute the Mac the Giants fan for sure. But yeah, look, I can't deny it. I can't deny it.
No, and that's the sad part, too.
Yeah.
Because keep it 100. Jones was good. It's what offensive line he had.
Yeah, man. And see, this is the thing, man. Like I was saying the other day, man. You know, the thing is, first of all, giant salute to my man Zion's Zen of Sports and Entertainment, man. I gotta check his page out. It looks like he got something going on over there. Shout out to him. But yeah, I was saying this, I think it was last night. You know, when you are in let's say hypothetically, if you are in a house fire, right? The person that is going to survive out of that house fire, it's not going to be the person who is reacting out of emotion. It's not going to be the person that is lacking critical thinking or lacking, you know, being able to analyze. The person that's going to get out is the person that under turmoil can fake his way through. You know what I mean? Even when it's pressure on him, he's able to, you know, let his thinking cap, you know, work and, you know, and melt down. And I think that's just a analogy for this fan base, man. A lot of this fan base, because we are such in a bad position, you know, a lot of critical thinking goes out the window. You know, everyone doesn't want to analyze Daniel Jones outside of the narrative. So it's just the difference between, you know, those who do and those who don't. But yeah, Clinton, man. Let me I'm about to add my man El Jefe also, man, to the chat. But I appreciate you, bro, man. Thanks for rocking.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
Let's go Giants.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. Let's see.
TP.
El Jefe, what's the word, man? How you doing?
My guy?
I can't call it. I'm just sitting back loving the the full story that is, you know, unfolding right in front of us, man.
Honestly, man, I'm happy for Daniel Jones because
me too, man.
He's gonna go into a confident coaching scheme, and he's in a contender team like he wanted. Honestly, he's gonna be able to do him, and he's gonna do what he can do. So I got Ruben here with me. So,
Giant salute, Rube. What's going on, man?
What up?
Yeah, that's what's dope. Hey, I like how Deception worded this right here. It says Daniel was a symptom, not the disease.
Honestly, the disease was the coaching staff because some of Dable's fucking choices was terrible.
I think it's hilarious that, you know, I think that this coaching staff and Joe Shane, I think they had a game plan. And it is hilarious to see that their game plan is unfolding, man.
That shit unfolded so fast.
And it's really going to hit heavy if Daniel Jones gets a point of time in this season where he could get things, going over there with the Vikings. If he gets with that coach and, they could coach him up and get him on the same page. If he shows out there, then there's not going to be absolutely no debate. It's going to be absolutely nothing to talk about. Coach Dable and Joe Shane, but mainly Coach Dable.
The fact of the matter is, Daniel Jones, he's a class act, so he's not really about the person to be like to talk shit about one night. He's gonna be like, yeah, I'm just glad to have an opportunity to show my actual capabilities, and that's just gonna be there, right? Like that's just gonna show, yo.
But it's all Giants fans' fault. They didn't let him. The crazy thing is they did the same thing to Eli, but then when Eli won them 2 Super Bowls, everybody was dick riding him.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Now you want to give him 6 years with no O-line.
Yeah.
What you want him to do? He had a DJ as a receiver. He had a mop bucket as a receiver. He had a custodian as a receiver the year we went to the playoffs. And you guys want him, and they talk all that. Oh, he's not. They failed him for 6 years.
And on top of that, Joe Shane want to talk about he fixed the old line. He did a patch job. A fix is when one of your old linemen get hurt and a solid backup, and y'all don't miss a beat on the old line.
Yeah,
that is a fixed old line. This is a patch job. This is something like, okay, we have a decent old line, but the fact of the matter is, as soon as Andrew Thomas got hurt, shit went down the drain.
Hey, look, that is a fact. And I like the way I heard that before, and I'm hearing it from you. I think that is perfectly described, man. When you think of this offensive line, I like that. It's a patch job. You know what I mean? I think because we had such a sucky or sorry ass O-line that, a lot of us were fooled into believing that, boom, it was fixed.
Mm-hmm.
But Tom tells everything. Tom tells everything, man, and we was able to see that exactly what you said.
I put Daniel Jones for 400 yards and 6 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson getting 3.
Oh man, I love it.
Crazy.
I love it.
They gonna let him. He's gonna get loose. That's another thing too. I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, the guy took us to the playoff 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Why you guys didn't let him be him this year? Like, I understand, like. When he was in 2022, I know Dabo was also letting him run the offense, like doing no huddle. Why they
didn't let him do that this year?
Yeah, exactly. They didn't let him do that this year. Let him
a lot of training wheels.
A lot of like if it was like I seen like I wasn't even excited about this season. I knew we was gonna be ass.
Oh shit!
Nah, it's just the way it played out. Like I got excited and everything. I went to every training camp practices. I saw all the fights. I saw every single fight.
Yeah.
I got excited after that, but then I saw the outcome
of the first
game. Like, why the fuck will you call the screen pass on the 1 yard line?
Come on, man.
Like, that's dumb.
Man. And see that, and that's the thing,
and then
man.
The game in Germany, 3rd and 1, and you want to do a fucking flea flicker. Run the fucking ball.
And see, and the thing is, man, it's like that's what I challenge fans to do, man.
They don't pay
attention.
They
start looking at the play calling, man. Start analyzing.
They listen too much to the people in the media and don't pay
attention. Yeah, man.
Outcome of the game goes.
Yeah.
Or they want to stick about the passing, about the interceptions. But at the end of the day, why would you call that play? You're 3rd and short, and you're calling for a screenplay. You're 4th and inches, and you want to pass the ball. Yeah. Run the ball. There's plays that you're supposed to run that they pass, and there's plays that they're supposed to pass that they run. So it's like it's stupid. Like, it's so fucking obvious. They make everything so obvious.
Yup.
And the fact of the matter is, Daniel Jones, he's a fast white boy.
Yeah.
He's a big, fast white boy. Let him use his legs. Man.
He is.
That one play when freaking Clint Eastwood sniped him and he tripped at 80 yards, I said, hold the fuck up. Eli can't run like this. Yeah, he tripped, but I'm like, wait a minute. There's potential with this.
Yeah. And that's a part of his game.
Cut and go. He was gone.
Yeah. And we can see it. We've seen it with Tommy DeVito, right? Now, I don't think that Tommy DeVito did an absolute horrible job when it comes to running the ball, but we're not gonna act like it wasn't a big difference.
Oh
I
God.
mean,
The
come
fact
on,
of the
man.
matter is the team just gave up on day one. It's like, man,
Oh yeah, it's over, man.
I
It's
saw
over.
Tommy DeVito get popped. I said, yeah, it's over.
It's cooked. It's cooked. This team, man, this team don't believe nothing that Dable is selling, and everything. Like I said, everything is under the microscope and a flashlight from here on out. Hey, real quick, I just want to catch up with this chat real quick. Zion Senef said, "I just subbed up, bro. Keep making fire content. I'll check out your channel in a bit. Got to get back to work. Great stream. Appreciate it, bro, man. Giant salute to you, man. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm done. I'm done with this season. What you think is gonna happen in the offseason? I don't think they're gonna draft Shador. I don't think we drafting a quarterback. I don't think we drafting a quarterback.
Yeah, he think we drafted Arch Manning.
I think Bill Belichick comes 2026 with Archie Manning. I think we get Travis Hunter.
It's tough, man. It's tough. I think, from Giant content creators, fans, anybody who is, throwing out what they think is going to happen, I want everybody to understand that
we're not going for a quarterback.
This is just completely opinionated. Nobody knows what the direction is going to be, man. Like, you can literally build too many things.
The way I see Dion, the way I'm seeing Dion like interact like on the videos when they see like he see like Joe Shane and all them people, I don't really think Shador is going to come to us.
I'm not closing that idea. I think there's a chance, but I don't think...
The only way he comes to us if Dion is the head coach.
Nah, that's not happening.
Exactly.
Dion's not
But
coming.
remember, Dion got history in New York because he played for the Yankees, and he loved it. He loved it. But let's see.
But the fact of the matter is, he's literally like his coaching career for college is relatively new, correct?
Yeah.
So it's like, why he gonna I know damn well he's trying to build a legacy in Colorado.
And the thing is, what people don't understand about Deion Sanders, and it's because I don't know. I'm somebody who actually I've watched every single one of Shador's games, from him at Jackson State all the way now to Colorado. Deion Sanders, if I'm being honest, he's not that good of a head coach. Where he shines at is recruitment and putting the supporting cast around him. And that's not to take anything away from him. I think that's a great element to his game, but that's not going to be as big of a factor in the league that it is in college football. And when you break down his decision makings and his actual ability as far as coaching is concerned, that's just not him, man. It's not him. I mean, I've seen too many games where he has literally shot himself in the foot. No pun intended, because I know he's missing some feet on some toes and all that. But I've literally seen him, put his team down in a hole that made it even more difficult for them to get out of because of his coaching errors. And I just don't. I think people kind of gloss past that. I don't even think people are kind of being careless when it comes to the idea of him being a head coach, is because they fantasize and love the glitz and glamour that Deion Sanders can bring.
Yeah, they idolize him because he's a legend.
Exactly.
So it's like, if you look, if it's a legend, you're gonna be like, hey man, he a legend, bro. He know what he's doing.
Exactly.
He been on the field. He know what it is. He know the in and outs.
That's exactly what it is.
The fact of the matter is, honestly, I just want because honestly, one of the craziest things I've seen on. Because honestly, I do a lot of watching First Take and stuff like that on YouTube. And
I don't listen to none of them.
But look, honestly, the only time they really talk about us is when we are doing bad. And this is the shit that pissed me off, because Stephen A said the Giants used to be the golden standard of what a team should be. And he said, look how the mighty have fallen. I said, Jesus Christ.
That's a fact. And that's why a lot of the, And that's what's the funny thing about it, man, is if you listen to this younger generation of Giants fans, it's like you also listening from a standpoint of fans that don't necessarily know. They don't necessarily understand, what this team, what the core of what this team means, what we built. And when you were born in a certain year and all you know is just the losing side of the Giants, then you have a different view of it. You have a different opinion, man. But like you
Crazy,
said,
and some of the viewpoints of fans nowadays is they'd be like, "Oh, my team's a good team," but their definition of a good team is having a good enough season to be a winning season during the regular season, but they don't make the playoffs. Or if they make the playoffs, they get bounced out in the first round.
Right.
They like to consider that a fucking good team, and I'm like, nah, bro, you're a regular season team. Yeah, y'all do good in the regular season. But when it comes to the playoffs, y'all really don't got what it takes.
ATP, don't be surprised if it's Eagles and Vikings in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
But I don't see that happening because who's gonna beat Detroit? Because they bugging right now.
Oh yeah. We tripping. Yeah, Detroit is definitely gonna be in the mix.
They tweaking right now, dropping 50 batters, 40s. I'm like,
that's honestly. And the Lions versus the Vikings is the last game of the season. So if Daniel Jones playing, that's really gonna be a testament, yo. And if he beat them, yo, Daniel Jones really going like, yo,
that would be tough. That would be tough.
ATP, not for nothing. A lot of people laughed at me when I said Daniel Jones is a top 5 quarterback. They're like, look what he's doing. I'm like, okay, you put him in the Eagles. Him and Jalen Hurts numbers are similar, and Jalen Hurts has a way better structure offense than he does, and they have similar numbers. Have you look at Jalen Hurts?
People don't. But the thing is, again, this is logical right here. We're talking logical, man. These dudes don't think like that, man. They don't like They don't. When they watched us play the Eagles, I'm watching this game like, yo, do y'all not see this? I'm like, yo, Jalen Hurts is not much better than Daniel Jones, bro.
He's not.
He is not, man. He is really not.
He's not.
You know what it is? People like to glamorize when a player has a glamorous start to their career. So it's like if somebody comes in that rookie first 2 years, bow, they fire on some Patrick Mahomes shit, and then they start to slow down. People still gonna think,
look at Patrick Mahomes this year. How he doing? He's doing horrible.
He's doing barely average.
He's doing horrible. He can't read a defense. And then nobody says nothing about that. Oh, because he got Super Bowls. But nobody's saying the fact that the boy can't even read a defense.
Yeah, man. It is that's
it's
how
a lot. It's a lot of stuff going. It's a lot of stuff. Me, I coach, so I understand the game from the inside out, and it's insane. I see all these quarterbacks. I see all these teams. Like, don't get me wrong, it's all structures and all that stuff. But when it comes down to the game, people don't really pay attention to every detail that there is.
Right. Yup. And that's one thing, man, I done learned, man, is that everyone isn't going to understand, man. And you just gotta. You gotta pay attention to what you pay attention to, what is healthy to pay attention to. Because if you start paying attention to the bullshit, it's gonna really irritate you. So I learned how to
I don't listen to it. To no media, none of them, because they be going overboard.
Yeah, the mainstream medium is trash.
I remember, especially a lot of Giants contact, not to bash them, but when Malik Neighbors had that concussion and he showed up to that Travis Scott concert. They were going overboard. I'm like, bro, so what if he got a concussion? So you telling me he can't go to a concert? Oh no, he had a concussion. What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I'll give you pushback on that. I didn't like that move. Now, I'm not trying to be dramatic about it. Like, I don't think it was a thing to where it deserved the uproar. But
some people were even talking like
he didn't deserve no bashing and all of the uproar. And
the
all
craziest part about it is when that shit happened, there was some content creators that the entire week, instead of it being about the game, about what we need to do for this week, it was Malik went to a Travis Scott. He went to a concert. He went to a concert. He went to a concert. And then the day before, so this is the keys of what we need to beat these motherfuckers. And then before the video even ended, Malik Neighbors went to a Travis Scott concert. I'm like, bro, get the meat out your mouth. Let it rock, bro.
Fact. Hey, but look, man, I'm
And it was in MetLife too. That was the crazy part.
Yeah, it was. It was. That's a fact. But look, man, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I'm gonna get back to it, man. I appreciate y'all
man.
for tapping the link,
Appreciate
man.
for having us, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you, fellas.
You already know, giant salute, man. Fee fi fo fum.
Facts. Holla. Yeah, man, that was dope. That was dope. Yeah, Unpopular Opinion Sports says, what's good, fellas? Yes, sir, man. Shout out to my guy, NYG22, man, over there also as well. And the Big Blue Crew. Make sure that you are also subscribing to the Big Blue Crew as well. I've been let DJ go. Meanwhile, these dudes still got Saquon nuts in their mouth. My whole thing about defending DJ is showing how absolute trash the Giants management has been. Man. Dudes like you, Rainey. Yeah, talk your shit, Jers. Talk your shit. Yeah, matter of fact, I got a little time, man. Let me entertain Tarandrick. I can't Rainey. I'm gonna call him Rainey. I don't want to mess up your name, man. Listen, this is not the type of page or chat where you could just come up here and just say, yo, DJ suck, let it go, he trash, and blah blah blah. Like, yo, you're gonna have to tell me why he's trash, man. Like, you're gonna have to talk ball, you're gonna have to like have some type of statement behind that, man, because we passed that. We passed that. So unless you have some type of substance to what you're saying, bro, we not gonna entertain that, man. Vocal Vike, yeah, who I was just mentioning earlier, man. Vocal Vike is in the chat, says Daniel Jones, our boy now. yeah, man. Yeah. Yo, I don't know what you're doing right now, but the link is definitely up there, man. If you was free, then I definitely gotta holler at you. But yeah, it has all come full circle. Daniel Jones is what the Minnesota Vikings rap. I know you are not a big Daniel Jones fan, man, but this is where I get to, I get to prove myself here. I get to prove myself. Rap. Trust me when I tell you. Y'all have a gem, bro. Y'all have a gem. And the reason, and another reason on why I'm saying that is because I just know that it's the perfect marriage, man. It's the perfect marriage. I mean, Daniel Jones, Addison, Justin Jefferson, Hawkinson, and the coaching staff that y'all have over there. I am telling y'all he is going to start shaking shit up. And I can't wait to that day, man. I can't wait to that day. I've already said that Daniel Jones, him going to a system that is going to shine light on our system, and especially with the Vikings, who I have a rapport with, that right there alone is why I'm so hype about this whole thing. Like, I'm so hype about it because it is going to really expose a lot of things that people have been saying, and it is really going to, show the full picture. There we go. It's going to show up the full picture. You know what I mean? And we're finally going to catch the men that's been wearing the Scooby-Doo mask in this Giants fan base. Coach Dable and Joe Shane. They fooled us, man. They got us good. They had the fan base behind them. They had the team behind them. And now we seeing them for what they really are, man. And so now we ripping the mask off and we finding out the truth. We finding out the truth. And that one last step is going to be the answer to it all, man. It's going to be the answer to it all. Yeah, man. Vocal Vice says, let's effing go. El Jefe says, facts. Check the QB, y'all. The Juke. Daniel Jones plays great in that stadium. Hey, man, that's a fact. That's a fact. He may not got it in MetLife, but he plays all right there. He plays all right there. Mike G. What up, TP Giants? Salute to my guy, Mike G. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Juke for sure. Juke is in the chat, man. If y'all are accustomed to this to this channel here, man. Y'all already know how I feel about the Juke, man. Make sure y'all go over there, subscribe for dope New York Giant content. And look, man, I never lead y'all astray. Y'all know me. I never lead y'all astray. I'm not going to tell y'all to go subscribe to somebody that's whack. My name is on the line, all right? So, yeah. DJ had a mop bucket, a custodian, and a disc jockey as receivers in 2022 and made the playoffs, put another QB in those shoes, and they won 3 games. Yeah, man. I'm going to need one of y'all on tonight to talk DJ. Bro, I wish I could, bro. I really wish I could. I got to work tonight. But yeah, man, we definitely gonna have to chop it up for sure. I'm happy for DJ. Ruben says he's throwing for 6 TDs Sunday. Yeah, I don't think he's playing that soon. I didn't see you go live after DJ got cut. You must have had too much egg on your face. LOL. All right. Solving the race problem. We back at it again. I already addressed that. I didn't go make a video about DJ getting cut or going live about DJ getting cut because I don't think that I should be a DJ content creator, man. I'm a New York Giant content creator. And I already felt like I said everything that needs to be said about it. And I don't like doing the easy picking shit. Like DJ gets cut and then boom, I throw out a video saying some shit that everybody is going to say. Like, bro, like I'm better than that, man. I know me personally, I'm better than that. I ain't gonna speak for everybody else. And I've already said literally everything that I could say about the situation. If y'all been tuned in, y'all know how I feel about it. Y'all know how I feel. I'm not gonna keep saying the same thing. And I got this, like, I got a time limit to everything. Like, even when it was the Saquon Barkley thing, it was like I told y'all, I'm going to talk about this only but up to so much time, man, because the truth of the matter is he is not a New York Giant anymore. And it's going to be the same thing with DJ. Like, it's only but for so long this DJ thing is going to be a conversation. I'm going to wait until he has a game under his belt with the Vikings or whatever it is. And then after that, I'm not going to keep bringing up points that I've already made about DJ. I said what I said. Now, if I'm proven wrong and, DJ goes to the Vikings and looks completely pathetic, then yes, I will speak to that. And I will say, you know what? I was wrong. I was wrong and whatever. We'll handle it like that. But that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is with me. Ruben said he went from having teachers as receivers to having Justin Jefferson and Addison. He about to cook. All right. So, let me just finish this. Unpopular Opinion Sports says, just wait. If he does anything, people will be saying the Giants fucked up. Yeah, that's a fact. Last Man Standing says, DJ about to make everyone regret all the negative talk and blame for everything. Thought nobody wanted him. He's a beast, plays with heart. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Hate it or love it. Last Man Standing, I rock with you. I understand, man. Giant salute to you. Iman Perry says they scared DJ going to win the Super Bowl. Unpopular Opinion Sports says they'll talk about Barkley and other players that are no longer on this team until they blue in the face. Don't let them curb you, bro. Keep talking. Yeah, man, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. You already know, man. The thing is, though, we not with the cookie cutter shit all the time, man. We can get there and we may dibble and dab in it, man. But let's talk. At some point, we got to talk ball, man. At some point, we got to really talk about this team. You know what I mean? And that's why. Shout out to the Big Blue Crew. Shout out to Unpopular Opinion Sports, and shout out to the guys that I rock with because I just don't attract to that. And I'm not knocking it. If that's what someone do, that's what they do. It's just, I don't know. It's whack. It's whack to me, man. It's whack to me. But yeah. I mean, outside of that, man, I can't wait. I can't wait to see this thing, man, go in full circle. We almost there. you know, the book is opening more and more, and it's only in a matter of time, man. Only in a matter of time. If we look at all the Giants that left and went somewhere, they all, you know, left and showed their ass. Leonard Williams, Julian Love, um, um, Xavier McKinney, you know, the list goes on. Y'all know the guys. And you know, now Daniel Jones is added to the list. Sterling Shepard is a good piece over there with the Buccaneers. Now with Daniel Jones over there on the list, it's just it's gonna be exciting, man. It's gonna be exciting because in order for us to move on from the issue and move on from the problem is going to have to officially be recognized. And so I think that is what's going to happen, you know, once this goes full circle. So yeah, that's that on that. We have the Dallas Cowboys tomorrow on Thanksgiving. I know a lot. Again, I know I've been saying this the last few weeks, but again, I also want to entertain the thought to the fans who believe that, look, tank this shit to the ground. I'm someone who doesn't necessarily cater to the tanking idea. I always say I understand it. I get where you're coming from. But the truth of the matter is, no matter whether you agree with it or not, we don't have a choice at this point. Like, I don't think we're gonna have a choice whether we tank or not. I don't see us winning this game, and it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. Because my hate for Dallas, you know, it's like I still would want to get this dub. I don't think it's gonna happen. And I'm so embarrassed, man. But I'm so embarrassed because we have all of these primetime games. We're playing on Thanksgiving, and we've been under the lights plenty of time this season. And now it's to the point to where we are going to be the laughing stock on top of being the laughing stock. Like, they look at us as a complete joke, man. And we can't blame them. We can't blame them. The way we look versus the Buccaneers, I don't think it's going to be too much different from what we're going to look like versus Dallas. I'm hoping that we could have some type of thing going offensively to where it's just like, all right, can we see what's what? Are we able to see, like, pick out the fat between this offense and this defense at this point? Can we be able to, like, analyze certain players? Because in a Buccaneers game, you're not able to do that. When you get your ass whooped like that, that's just what it is. You just watching an ass whooping. You ain't able to analyze shit. You ain't able to see what is what. You ain't able to see nothing. It's just, unfortunately, man, until proven differently, I just believe what I believe, man. I just think that we're going to take another L. Dallas is going to beat us again, and other element to it is no matter how bad Dallas is, we just will find a way to lose to these motherfuckers, man. And trust me, this is something that is super uncomfortable for me to say. And that shit really pisses me off, man. It really does. But I couldn't do my thing, and I couldn't be real if I come up here and try to bullshit you and say, oh man, I think there's gonna be a shock, you know, because with Drew Lock playing in the game, I think he's gonna add an element to the offense. Man, no, man. Coach Dable has shown who he is. Drew Lock has shown who he is. This team has shown who they are this year, man. We could hope, we could wish, we could do all of these things, man. But you can't change the color blue from being the color blue. You can't change the color red from being the color red. It is going to be what it's going to be, is what I'm saying. So I think the Cowboys coming off a game versus the Commanders where they was able to pull out a win. I don't like to use the term lucky, but it was a awkward win, I would say. I still think that it was a better showing than what we've shown in these past couple games. And I do think that ultimately we don't have an answer for them offensively or defensively. I mean, that's just it. Who's gonna contain CD Lamb? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Is it because the holidays? Is the banks gonna close today? Because the banks has been open all fucking year. And because it's Thanksgiving, y'all think it's gonna close tomorrow? Shit. Lou.
Yeah, we back, nigga.
We back. Yeah, man. We talking about this Dallas game, man. I'm keeping it real. I don't got no belief that we gonna win tomorrow, man.
And listen, I'm hearing people say Dable is gonna coach for his job on this one. He knows that he's on the hot seat. He's gonna bring out his best game plan. He can do all that. He's already lost the team. They're not gonna go out there and put their life and limb on the line when they know that the coach has given up on the season.
That's a fact.
They're not gonna come to play. What they did last week at the end of the game when they were interviewed and they spoke out, that was strike.
Yeah.
That was we are on strike. We are not playing for this man.
Yeah.
He is soft. He has quit on this team. So we're quitting on him. That's what that was.
And I don't care what they said afterwards. What they said then was the truth. So even if they come back out, and I'm not even sure what was exactly said after the fact. I don't know. I got to go back and watch. But even if they come back out and try to soften the blow, it is only because there was a discussion that was had or whatever it is. Exactly. But that is not going to change their truth. They feel how they felt. What they said after that game was their truth.
Yep.
And so, yeah, that locker room is lost, man. It's over with. It's over with for a fact. They cooked. And that's not something and I want people to understand this, man. That's not something at a week later, it's just going to be boom, it snapped. It's right back together.
No,
it don't work like that,
culture is
man.
destroyed.
It don't work like that.
The culture is destroyed. You want that team back, you got to reinstill a culture. And Dable cannot do that.
That's a fact.
Nor Shane. Not only did Dable lose the locker room, Joe Shane has lost the locker room because he is the one who is looking at the money, not Dable.
Yeah.
So when he says, hey, we got to bench him because we don't want to take that guaranteed injury clause, the head coach is supposed to say, nah, we're not doing that to my team.
Right.
We still got 7 weeks. We're not doing that. We need the guy that gives us the best option to try to pull ourselves out this shit we're in.
Yeah.
But when you just and go along, you're not the guy to lead this team. You are not a leader of men. You don't have our best interests at heart. You're not here for us. So why are we going to come out here and play for you?
Right. And that the thing is too, I seen Carl Banks. I was listening to his podcast. I seen a clip of him trying to talk about the team quitting and stuff. And shout out to Carl Banks, man. Listen, he's somebody legend. And if you don't know, I mean,
number 58, baby, one of the greatest.
Come on, man. One of the greatest. And he's somebody who's whenever he speaks about this team, man, you got to respect it in some form or fashion, man. You got to respect it. So when he speaks, I always listen to what he says, and I barely disagree with him. There's not a lot of times where I actually disagree with him. But he was speaking on the idea of the players quitting. And quitting on Coach Dable and quitting on his team and what that means and stuff like that.
Well, he quit on them first.
And that's the thing. I feel like what I seen, especially versus the Bucks, was the team clearly saying, nah, we not rocking with this dude. We're not gonna pursue to the ball defensively, all hats to the ball for Coach Dable or for this team.
Brian Burns, who is a dog. Everybody knows he's a dog.
Yeah.
He signed him and gave him that money because he's a dog. When you got a dog like him who stands there and looks at a fumble and doesn't even attempt to get it, that tells you he's mentally checked out. He ain't fucking with you.
Man. All of them. They checked out, man. They are checked out.
But it's bad when it's a dog like that, a proven dog, that you know his pedigree. When he says, you know what, for what? You know that they've lost this locker room.
I'll give you one. I'll give you even better, though. I seen it from Dex. And we know what Dex is. Because look, I'm gonna tell you this. I was watching the game, and Dex is somebody who even him as a a bigger gentleman, pause. He even seeing him chase down on running plays that is on the whole opposite side of the field and stuff like that. That is something that I feel like is underrated when it comes to his game. I want everybody to go and watch that Bucks game. He wasn't pursuing like he typically does, man. He wasn't like, making that extra effort that he typically does on plays that is gashing them and where they go to the outside and things like that.
To the outside.
So I think I think people really need to like analyze. And if you have, I think most of this fan base understands that this team is checked out. But for those that are still hanging on and doesn't believe it, I mean, just go watch the tape, man. Go watch the film. And we're going to see more of it versus Dallas, man. We're going to see more of it versus Dallas. I mean, they're gonna play because they're out there and no one likes to, literally accept the defeat. But ultimately, when it comes to that, giving that extra mile to things, and when it comes to giving that extra initiative to a play or down the stretch, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. It's a wrap for that. It's a wrap. So, I mean, I hate to say it, man, but
I wanted to add an amendment to the anthem, to the chant.
Talk to me.
I heard the chant with the fee, fi, fo, fum, right?
Uh-huh.
I wanted to add the next bar.
Talk to me.
Giants are here to crush these crumbs.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. The Giants are here to crush these bums. Yo, I could just picture like mad fans messing it up. Like I could picture fans being all off beat.
That's all right. We got to make it stick first. Once it sticks, then they'll get it right. But we got to have a winning season.
Yeah,
so we'll try again next year with the chant.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's the key. That's the key. We can't do a chant when we like this, but yeah, that's a fact. We're gonna have to get something going on the field for us to do anything with a chant for sure.
But yeah, I don't see our players coming out there and putting up a fight against Dallas, man. Yeah. I think they're gonna make a statement.
Yeah.
And they need to. They need to go out there and get their ass whooped. My thing is, Mara and Tish should not ruin our Thanksgiving. You've already ruined our entire season. You should have fired these guys Monday morning.
Yeah.
You should have promoted Brandon Brown as acting interim GM and Shane Bowen as acting coach or Mike Kafka as acting coach and start conducting interviews for a head coach.
Well, let me ask you this.
That way, we at least know we're going in to get our ass spanked on Thanksgiving, and it's not that much of a wear because we know that something's being done about it. They're already looking for a new guy. But no, you want to let us continue to go into Thanksgiving knowing we still got freaking frack, thing one and thing two in the building. That's Joe Shane and Brian Dable, thing one and thing two.
Yep.
All right. And now we got to go ahead. And some fans are so gullible that, oh, yeah, Dable's going to come in there with his best game plan. The Giants are going to scrap tooth in there. No, they not.
He's already
going to be mad they're there on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Like, yo, I don't know if y'all know, but his best efforts was already, like, he already attempted that. Like, he's already gave his best, man. So, like, I don't know what y'all expect to happen. But, look, my question to you is this. Do you think this is the game that does it? Do you think that this is the game if they go out there
it better be.
Staple?
It better be. Listen, okay. I'm not even the X's and O's guys, but I'm gonna give you. We did a video called the Dable Files. It was over an hour long where we tracked Brian Dable's entire career as an offensive coordinator and head coach now with the Giants. None of his track record has produced more than 15 points per game. He runs his quarterbacks 122 times a season and runs his running backs 150 times.
Oh, shit.
Okay? The only time he's had success was with Buffalo when Ken Dorsey came in as the QB coach for Josh Allen. Was the only 2 seasons that he averaged more than 16 points per game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now he's averaging 14.8.
I gotta check that video out.
His track record has stayed the same. He cannot coach. I don't know why they gave him the moniker of an offensive guru. Oh, I know why. It's because alien Josh Allen over there was playing above the X's and O's, making it look like Dable was good.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
We went to the playoffs his first season with Mike Kafka calling our plays.
Yep.
He got that head coach of the year award. It got to his head. He took the play calling, threw Kafka under the bus.
Yep.
And you know, it's going to be my way or no way. That caused a big rift between him and Wink, because Wink came up to him and was like, yo, my defense is playing. You offense ain't doing shit.
Hey, what's that video called? You said it's called the Dable Files?
Yeah.
Dable Files. Yeah, I'm going to check that one out tonight when I'm at work. I'm going to go out there. That sounds interesting right there, because I definitely want to see that. Because
we even threw the X-Files music in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause that's the thing, man. I'm tired of hearing that Josh Allen narrative, man. That shit is
That's
wild.
because a lot of people get up here and talk from a fan perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've played, I'm a fan, and I'm a coach. You see what I'm saying? So we break down film, we look at scheme, we look at the coaching, development, the talent. We have a lot of young talent here that has not been coached and developed.
That's a fact.
I.e., you see them going to other teams and balling when they get with a coach who actually knows how to coach.
That's a fact.
Why is it that we draft these guys based on their talent, but we don't have coaches in the building that's able to coach them up and get it out of them?
Yeah. That's a fact.
That's on coaching.
That's a fact, man. And I'm glad. See, people who've been hearing me say this stuff, man, I'm glad that y'all able to hear it from a different voice. So now it don't sound like it's coming from the moon and another planet. Like, this is, I mean,
bro,
this is what happens when you talk outside of the narrative, ladies and gentlemen.
I coach a Pop Warner team, and 70% of them have never played football before they got with me. Never played tackle. Was scared to hit the pads in practice.
Yeah.
Them boys out there tackling, gang tackling, stripping. You know what I'm saying? Them boys out there playing.
That's dope.
First 4 games, we got our ass handed to us, right? My job is to get them up, keep the morale up. Listen, you've never played before. That's okay. Look, your technique got better this week from last week. Look, good job. You made that tackle. Hey, you batted that ball down. Great job. Sure, we lost, but you guys improved from last game to this game. So we're going to keep working on the fundamentals. We're going to keep working and installing different things. And next week, you'll be better. And next week, you'll be better. By week 5, week 6, them boys was out there looking like they've been playing for 2-3 years. Now they confident. They tackling people, flexing over them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
That's dope.
But you got to know how to reach your players and bring it out of them. You got to know how to speak life into them.
And
you can't be walking around on the sideline throwing iPads at people and throwing tantrums, looking like a red garden gnome in the face.
Look, what I want to do, I want to play this video because exactly what you're saying is exactly what this video right here and what I think a head coach sounds like. And this intertwines to exactly what you're saying. I want y'all to listen to this. And for those, y'all have heard this plenty of times before, for those who've been tuned in. But for those who are new, I want y'all to listen to this right here.
I love to hear coaches resist the responsibility of coaching. What'd you say, Coach? What'd you just say, Coach? I love coaches that resist the responsibility of coaches, that talk negatively about a dude that can't learn and blah, blah. Man, if everybody could learn, we need less coaches.
Yeah, that's real.
Right? If the group didn't need management, then we wouldn't make as much. Yep. I love reading draft evals and somebody's talking about anything other than pedigree. Talking about how poor somebody's hand usage is. Well, that's coaching. I don't run away from coaching. I run to coaching.
Love it.
It all is in line with that not seeking comfort. Because when you're a coach that's talking about somebody can't learn, you're seeking comfort. because your teaching is struggling.
Facts. Huge facts. That's one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, by the way.
Me too.
Mike Tomlin is a dog.
That
man attacks his job with vigor, passion, and attention to detail.
Yeah, that's a fact. And that's another thing. When it comes to Mike Tomlin, I bring his name up often because there's also this bullshit ass narrative where people feel like Coach Dable should have his coach. Coach Dable, wait till he gets his wait till he gets his QB. Wait till Coach Dable gets his QB. And I bring up Mike Tomlin because I want people to understand that every year Mike Tomlin has been a head coach damn near. He's had at least a winning record, no matter what the rosters look like.
Fact.
He hasn't always had Ben Roethlisberger as his quarterback.
Fact.
I need people to understand that.
Fact.
He wasn't like, okay, all right, this is the best quarterback we could get. All right, throw this season away. No.
He had Batch in there.
Come on, man. Come on. And there's other teams. I mean, you got.
I said that a few weeks ago when they was pushing that same narrative in one of our debates on the channel. I'm like, so every other head coach in the league has had to come and take jobs with a quarterback that they didn't draft.
Yeah.
And players that they didn't want. And possibly a player that they cut from another team who has bad blood with them, that doesn't want to play for them. But their job is to coach these guys up and put them in the best position to win so that they can execute their plays.
Exactly, man.
The same way they make an excuse when they say, oh, DJ needs everything to be perfect for him to be successful. No, bullshit. Dable does.
Exactly. This is what I've been saying, the same exact shit. I've been saying the same exact shit. This is a fact. This is a fact, man.
Why is it that Pat Shurmur, was able to get more out of DJ in one season than Dable was able to get out of him in 3?
Come on, man. Sonny says Steelers always a first round exit, though. The goal is a Super Bowl. Tomlin is not going to be able to get another QB until he's bottom out. Well, listen, my point is not to be like the Steelers. My point is this. It's not an excuse to go 2-9. We're 2-9. Like, I don't care. Daniel Jones is not the excuse to go 2-9. Tommy DeVito, Drew Lock, whoever, it's not the excuse to be 2-9. So, I mean, it's not to be like the Steelers, but I'm just giving an example of coach's coach. You know what I mean? Coach's coach at the end of the day. Shout out to Unpopular Opinion Sports. Okay, so he put the video in the chat. I think this is the link right here.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all make sure y'all tune in to this joint right here. I think that's gonna be dope. I'm definitely gonna watch that tonight while I'm at work, man. But
shout out to NYG for putting the link up there.
Yeah, for sure.
Shameless plug, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah, look, that's just the things that go down, man, on a Big Blue Crew, man. You get that type of content and you get those type of videos, man, that I think is real interesting. Listen, in order for me to be the wizard that I am, I gotta go to these videos and pages and get knowledge from other places. Okay, I can't get all of this knowledge by myself.
That's called doing your due diligence, sir.
Doing my due diligence. Exactly.
That's it. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people forgot that everything takes hard work. You want to be the best at something, you want to be good at something, you want to perfect something, it takes practice, right?
Yeah.
But there's another thing that people forget. It's practice with a purpose. Okay? What are you doing this for? Am I doing this just for fun, for entertainment, or do I have a purpose? Once I know my purpose, my practice has a purpose. Once my practice has a purpose, there's a goal in mind. And once that practice has a purpose towards that goal gets achieved. And that's how you accomplish shit. That's with a football team, in life, family, anything.
Fellas, I just gotta get this out the way real quick, because after that, it deserves this.
3, 5, 4, 4. 3, 5, 4, 4.
Y'all not hear that? Did y'all not hear that? That's a fucking jump. That's a fucking jump. Shout out to Jacob. Says Lou. What up, fellas? Yeah, I see y'all bringing up the Coach Belichick idea. And listen, I can't shut that down, man. I'm not opposed to it. Like I can't honestly tell you that I feel like there is just a specific answer that is like 100% right. I will say that my opinion is I like Coach Variable as the number one. I like if coach and recruit, but I'm not mad at Belichick either. I think there's elements, that he has that can help turn this thing around.
Well, tune in tonight at 10:30 on the Big Blue Crew Sports Network for the heated debate between Miz and Unpopular Opinion Sports, where Miz will be arguing that Belichick can come in here and turn this team around, and NYG will be arguing that Belichick may be too old and maybe a little too out of touch to reach the new players, the younger generation.
I'm gonna be tuned in.
So you guys make sure you tune in 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Big Blue Crew Sports Network on YouTube, man. But we will have the debate. Me and Pat will be moderators for that. But yeah, man, you guys make sure you stay tuned. Also, the premiere of a new show tonight at 9:30, the Necessary Roughness podcast featuring myself, Miz, and Zion Zenith.
Okay. Zion, actually, I think he just was in here earlier. He was at work though, had to bounce. But okay, that's dope. Yeah, man, we definitely gonna be tuned in, man. Big
Blue Crew Sports Network, man. We got a lot in store for you guys, man. Shout out to TP Way, new member of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. We got big things that go on to 25. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. But look, on that note, man, look, that's just what it is, man. I mean, we expect certain things, man. We hope for some certain different things, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Tomorrow, I know at Eastern Standard Time at 4:30 p.m., we have the Giants and the Dallas Cowboys taking the stage. I wish it was in better circumstances, but at the end of the day, we're gonna have to battle this thing out, man. And we gotta, of course, I'm a root for the squad, man, but we gotta be real when it comes to this thing, man. We gotta be real.
I'm playing the Undertaker's music as soon as the game starts.
Yeah, word. Word, like, yeah, you really gotta have that mindset, man. But don't let this team mess up this time with y'all family, man. Y'all enjoy this time with your loved ones. Enjoy this time with your friends.
That's a damn shame that as a fan of this team, we gotta put out a disclaimer like that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's exactly what it is.
Hey man, don't even tune in today. Just go ahead and eat your turkey, spend time with your family. Just sit this one out.
Yeah, yo, if you limit the expectation, it's easier for you to digest. Pause, but yeah, like just enjoy the time with your loved ones, man. That's all. That's the best advice that I could give y'all for tomorrow, man. But I will say, again, my post game live that I typically do, I am not going to do it tomorrow after the game. I will be doing it the next day because I want everybody to enjoy that time with their loved ones. I want everybody to enjoy their day off of work. If you have it, me personally, I got to go into work tomorrow, so that's that. But yeah, enjoy that time, and then I will be doing my post game live the day after, so on Friday. So Lou, any closing words, man?
Nah, man, make sure you subscribe to the Turnpike Way. You heard he got that chant coming next year for you guys when we're a contender.
That's a fact. We're gonna get it together.
To the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man.
For
also,
sure.
G Nation Inside Sports and all the other members of the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. We're trying to build a brand and grow something special and unique for you guys. We got all your sports needs and concerns on lock, man. Soccer, rugby, football, hockey, NBA, WNBA, boxing, UFC, you name it, we got it on Smash, man. So, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, man. Hit that bell icon so you be notified anytime that we post or go live. You know what I'm saying? Have a happy Thanksgiving. Spend the time with your loved ones, man. Enjoy that time. Make some memories, man, because life is short, you heard? But until next time, man, y'all know what it is. Make sure you go check out my short that I put out this morning about the signing with the Vikings.
Okay, yeah. All right, we tuned in. I'm looking at that as soon as I get off here. That's a fact, man. Make sure, man. Y'all don't miss out on that dope content, man. Y'all heard the man.
3, 5, 4.
Yes, sir. Peace.
A rock don't move from a pebble. We don't cruise with the devil. We don't lose, we don't settle. Hard as heavy metal, but it's smooth as the treble. That take you to that level that we ball on. We stand tall on, but never fall on. You can call on, get up off the floor, strengthen up your core. The mind is never poor. We shine like the sun of prime. Call it Shador.